Aquarius, I heard let's take a stroll down memory lane. I was like, what? Really? Because I just did Gemini's reading and there's some past stuff coming up. But then I remembered Mercury retrograde is coming up. Mars is going to go retrograde. So I was like, oh, well, I guess that makes sense. So let's see what this is all about for you, Aquarius. Let's take a stroll down memory lane. Doesn't feel negative, you know. Maybe these are good memories. It's like finding an old concert ticket in a book that's been on your shelf for like 5 years that you haven't picked up and looked at, and you just open the book and you see the concert ticket and you remember what a good time you had. And it brings back some kind of knowledge to you that you've been looking for. Interesting. So maybe this is even like some kind of divination. It's like you find something where you weren't expecting to find it, just kind of happenstance, and it gives you some wisdom, some insight into your situation. There's so like a nugget of knowledge there. Even if it's like, you know, say it is an actual, I'm not saying it is, but let's just go with it. If it is an actual concert ticket, it's like maybe the name of the band that was playing, or the venue, or the time, the numbers on it. There's something that's going to tell you what's been going on in your life that you're inquiring about here. And if you're not inquiring about anything specific, then there's some new insight that's coming in. I'm hearing from a found object. Huh. Let's pull one of these cards. Aquarius. What's going on with Aquarius, spirit guides? One card for Aquarius. The seed. Behind that we have apocalypses. Yeah, it feels like boom. Like some kind of revelation is what I'm taking this as. The seed. Yeah, it's like inside all the pages of the book, there's something. This also is reminding me of a record. Maybe it's like in the sleeve of a record. I don't know. Okay, this is probably just a metaphor. But there's something here that's going to be like a wow moment. I just want to briefly, like really quickly, take a look at apocalypses, because it is a big one. Here we are. Removing the veil of deception. Aren't you glad I looked at it? Yeah. It says it can indicate a particularly tough time that unfolds when two disparate dynamics occur simultaneously, pulling the psyche in seemingly opposing directions. The first is a lifting of the veil. That means that truths are going to be received, I'm hearing. The dark will be revealed. But there is an element of like despair and grief that follows, it says. Now, this is a general reading, by the way, so it doesn't have to be your reading. So if this isn't resonating or you don't want to listen to it, that's completely fine, okay? This is just like YouTube general reading. If it does resonate, I'll probably do an extended. That link will be in the description box below. The second dynamic is the regeneration that comes from the wreckage of the revealed truth. The old narrative breaks. A new story forms for you. It says it's similar to a forest fire, devastation for the sake of regeneration. Okay. The unknown becomes known. Yeah, it's like, phew. All right, Aquarius, this is intense. But it's finally a trip down memory lane. So maybe there's something in some old documents, some old messages, or maybe you just need to remember something here. Something's going to spark your memory, but you're going to see the truth of something. Let's get into your reading and see what the cards have to say for you, Aquarius. 2 of Cups and 3 of Cups. This came out in your general reading for the all signs, that there might have been someone else involved in a connection. This doesn't have to be love. This could be A work situation even. Somebody may be meddling or getting involved where they shouldn't. Let's see what the cards have to say, okay? This is something you should already feel intuitively, not news to you, even though it is going to be like a revelation. But I'm connecting with your higher self, okay, and your guides, which means at some level you are already intuitively connected to this story if it resonates. You know, it's coming from you. Knight of Stars, 10 of Cups, Flower of Life, lovely, that's what's beginning. It's an extra card in this deck. Strength, the Tower, yeah, okay. Let's see what's the outside energy. Knight of Swords, okay. 7 of Swords, High Priestess, the Hermit. I'm hearing F me. 10 of Swords, 3 of Cups again. Okay. So whoever you're dealing with here, or whatever situation, doesn't have to be romantic, it could be anything, okay? I'm hearing a slip up. Okay, something's going to be revealed here, some deception based on somebody's communication. Now, whether this is something you remember they said that now just doesn't make sense, or something you see or hear, whatever was in the dark will come to light, I'm hearing, with the High Priestess and the Hermit card. This person has been with the 7 of Swords, the Hermit, and the High Priestess for the outside energy. This person or these people have strategically been extremely cautious, I'm hearing, about what they say and what they don't say, what they reveal to you and what they don't reveal to you. I don't like it. I feel like a ball of, I'm hearing putrid. Yeah, it feels gross. The cave. See, it's like something's hidden for sure here, and they've tried to keep it hidden. Knight of Crystals, though, Knight of Swords, all of a sudden, boom, here's the information, though, and it feels like it's coming, the information is coming out based on their own doing. 10 of Swords. I feel like you've released something, actually. Yeah, the Star. You've released something. You've healed from something, or you just moved on. You have a different vision here. And something that used to bother you, yeah, the Empress, you're doing well, okay? So overall, it's not like you're sitting here meditating on this energy or like really trying to figure something out. It's coming in as a shock, a surprise, a revelation. Because you knew something was happening, but you didn't care to figure it out anymore. Okay, you were kind of done with that. And this person, for some reason, senses that, knows that you're moving away with the 6 of Swords. And it's like here they come to, well, I'm hearing flog a dead horse, or just keep. I don't know what this is, Aquarius. It's strange. It's like they're coming into to relive the ending, almost like to relive a betrayal. I don't know what that means. It's like they have I don't know. They're running towards the ending that was in the past. Because they're sensing that you've released it, you've healed, you've done something here where you're no longer feeling tied to this connection or this contract. The Lover's in reverse. So what's with the book thing? Like, if this person's revealing it, maybe it's, what is that? The Empress. It's like you're learning something that you weren't ready to know in the past. Had you found this out in the past, it would have unsettled you quite a bit. And maybe it's still going to unsettle you now, the devil, but in the past, it would have really wreaked havoc on your life in multiple ways. And it's now that you're coming to understand what's happened, or this knowledge is being given to you, you're able to take it in and it doesn't affect you in the same way. You might have some Gemini in your chart or be dealing with the Gemini because there's some similarity here. Two of Pentacles, you're balanced. Okay, so let's see what else your spread is talking about. Your overall energy is the Chariot. You're moving forward, but not only are you moving forward, you're in full armor. You're protected, you know? If anything comes your way, you can handle it. You're a warrior here. You've balanced some elements within yourself, so that's beautiful. And then what's going to surprise you is the Knight of Stars, Knight of Pentacles. I'm hearing persistence. Somebody's persistence. What is this? The Knight of Pentacles. There they are, the Knight of Swords. This person, this energy, Ten of Swords. They're going to surprise you. What I need to get more though. What's going on here, Spirit? Let's use these cards. What is this person or this outside energy doing? Like what's their intention here? What's their intention? Root? Yeah, it's like they want to go back to the beginning of the end, I'm hearing. The root of the situation for them, which was the ending between the two of you. So, okay, so you released something and that was the root of some kind of disruption for this person. So it's like they want to go back to that ending for some reason. And in doing so, they're going to reveal something. I really hope this is making sense to you, Aquarius. Motion, review. See? Motion, review, messages. Okay. There might be something in this person's communication that makes something immediately obvious here to you. I keep hearing something about the ending. Okay, let's keep going here. I mean, it's going to surprise you, so obviously I can't tell you everything about it because it's supposed to surprise you. Okay, let's see. What's ending? Ten of Cups. Is some vision you've had for happiness. You know, you saw that your life play out in a certain way here, and now it's not going to happen that way. You know, this is something you've built up over time. Why is this ending? Why is this ending? Ten of Pentacles, Six of Wands in reverse. Because you want more security and stability in your life. Okay, there's something here about going deeper. You want a more meaningful job, a meaningful connection. You want something that will last within you, like something, your life's work you can build up through time that will become a part of you. I'm seeing like branches intertwining. Whatever it is, or whoever it is that you want to connect to in the future or do, it's something that you want to become a part of you, not something that you just experience. And this is something where it's not ego-based. You've had some kind of understanding of how your past story was, attending to your ego. Maybe you won some awards, you gained some recognition, or somebody really flattered you, or I don't know, there was something ego-based there, which isn't a bad thing, but you don't care for that anymore. You're not willing to remain in a sticky situation to save your ego. Five of Wands in reverse. You're done with that kind of conflict here. And competition as well for some. Okay, so what's beginning? The flower of life. I don't think I have the book for this deck, but this card speaks about like the possibility of anything happening. You know, it's like anima mundi. It's the anything and everything is possible here. It's an energy of pure potential, essentially. This is actually really, really beautiful, Aquarius. It does feel like you're exiting some restrictive mindset you've had, or some structure that's kept you reasonably happy, okay? Or, you know, I'm hearing well-fed, reasonably well-fed, or there's been something that's been, you know, pretty decent. But you're done with that because there's more. There's more for you, and you know it. Something that means something meaningful. I keep hearing means something to me. It means something to me. I'm hearing this son of a bitch. It's like this outside energy. But with the Apocalypse card here, it does feel like this is the end, right? This is the revelation. This is the closure. This is the like locking the door moment. This seed. It also, whatever you discover here, or whatever's revealed to you, I feel like somebody's gonna, with messages, someone's gonna say something, or they've said something that tells you the truth, okay? And maybe you're gonna get an indication, like an omen beforehand. And that's going to be your confirmation that whatever they've said or whatever they're saying isn't true. You know, there's gonna be some synchronicity. But whatever happens here, it gives you the reassurance almost, or the validation that your new direction is the best thing for you. It's like you're going to know you did the right thing here, or what's happened in your life has been for the best for you. You're going to understand on a deeper level why something's happened in your life and what you have gained from it. Strength. This is your advice here. Remember how much courage you have, how strong you are, how connected you are to the universe, I'm hearing. It's really beautiful. I really love this card. I'm seeing them touch noses here. It's like you've touched noses with that ferocious side of you, that protective side of you. And, you know, you've made friends with it. Maybe your ego, right? Or your shadow. You've made friends with that aspect of yourself. And now it's like you know when you need to bring it out and when you don't need to bring it out. And I feel like this strength, this courage is going to serve you when this revelation happens. You're a different person now, okay? 4 of Stars in reverse. You've released some kind of guarded energy that you used to hold within you. I'm hearing because instinctively you were aware something could hurt you, so you guarded yourself. 2 of Stars. You've balanced something else out in your life. This is apparent. People can see the difference in you. Your strength, maybe even physically. I don't know. There's something here where people see your strength. Now, what can manifest in the next 3 months? Well, the Tower. We know this already. Apocalypses, right? The Tower. I feel like you should watch the Gemini reading if you have Gemini in your chart, or if you're guided, or if there's Gemini involved, because I was talking a lot about like a structure being able to withstand the waves in that reading, which is interesting. And I feel like that's kind of what's happening here. To me, it feels like the flames here are like a phoenix rising, you know, out, like the energy being released from this structure, you know, which I'm taking. It's interesting how I'm interpreting this card. I'm taking the Tower as you, and I know it can mean a false foundation and all this stuff, but I'm reading it as like this tower is you, and it's like getting hit by lightning. The waves are crashing against it. All these forces are coming in to kind of throw you off balance in some way. And what's actually going to happen, though, is you're just going to release some energy that you've been holding on to. And the crown can represent the ego here, and that ego that you're already doing such a good job of like getting to know well and working with in a positive sense, you know, not leading with ego, but leading with heart, I'm hearing. You're just gonna, I don't know, you're gonna feel good about dropping the crown with someone, or dropping the situation with someone, or leaving a job, or breaking up with someone, or someone not holding status in your life anymore. You're gonna feel like it's for the best. I'm hearing, and then the Tower turns into a lighthouse, and then you become a lighthouse, a beacon of light. Wow, that's cool. Let's get one more. Seven of Cups, Queen of Cups in reverse. You're going to be firm on your emotions with something. Anything that you've been kind of like, there's been illusion, okay? There's been confusion here. I'm hearing the truth's coming down hard, and it's not going to feel the best here, but it's going to be firm, okay? It's kind of like fear, I'm hearing. So fear can be a terrible feeling. Fear that someone's lying to us, fear that someone's going to do something to us, that we're going to lose our job, whatever. That fear is all anticipation of something actually potentially happening. It's like fear of the unknown. It's not, and then when it does happen, there is a sense of relief because you're no longer fearful. It's happened. Whatever's happened, happened, but it doesn't feel good. But it's better than being in that anticipating energy of doom, dread, gloom. Something difficult might be coming in, you know, all of that. This is, like the card said, has this double side to it. Gemini again, this double side of like relief, closure, moving on to infinite possibilities here. Ego destruction in a beautiful way by your own hand. I feel the ego destructions by your own hand. You know, working with the shadow, like healing your shadow, but then also seeing the ugly truth of something you've been involved with. And knowing that now it's really time to move away from it. Six of Swords. This will help clear your mind. Okay? All right, Aquarius, I'm going to go into your extended, and we're going to just do another layer on this reading and see what we can get. But if this is where you go, I love you so much. And if this is resonating, which I assume it has because you're still here, let's pull one more card for you. Spirit, can we get a card for Aquarius about who they are deep down? The heart. You have a beautiful heart. Your heart chakra is alive, it's pumping, it's glowing, it's emanating beautiful frequency. It's going to connect with something amazing. I love you so much. I'll see you next time.